Okay, so for this video, I am just going to try and give kind of like a length check or just kind of show where my hair is at now. I don't really have much of a before to show. I'll try and insert some sort of photo. But I will be starting in the front of my hair. And I just want to say it's kind of useless to measure the front of my hair because I always cut it. I always try and cut it to kind of shape my face. I mean, I'm not a professional when it comes to cuts, so it can look a little crazy, but for the most part, if you throw a curl in it, you don't notice. But me measuring it, I'm just going to do it just so people can kind of see where my hair falls, but it's kind of pointless because I do not try and grow this part of my hair out. Whenever my hair is straight, I end up cutting it. This time around, I may even cut bangs. So me measuring it now and then me measuring it next year, it's probably going to be quite a difference. Okay, so I will be using a measuring tape. That's not the way that I like to measure my hair, but just for the sake of people who's watching it or trying to keep up with my hair journey or how long my hair has grown in these mini twists, I will be using a measuring tape. And for this one, the front piece of my hair, I believe it's about 16 and a half inches, give or take. But the front is about 16 and a half inches. And then I'm going to move on to another piece. Okay, so the side of my hair is similar to like the front of my hair. It gets cut quite often. It's not something that I really try and maintain the length because I do cut it more often than certain parts of my hair, but I will measure it for this video. Yes, so the measurement for this side piece is about 14 inches. I only did one side. I didn't do the other side because, again, I will cut it. It may be 14 inches this go around, but maybe when I straighten my hair, it's 10 inches, 12 inches, who knows? So I only did one side. Okay, for the back of my hair, it is a lot tighter, a little bit more coiled, but this piece here is what I'm going to use to measure. This piece, I believe, probably goes to like the middle of my back, and I believe I show it in this footage. But for the back of my hair, I feel like it tends to break easier or like more often than certain parts of my hair, and it is a little tighter, so I feel like sometimes it can just kind of tangle up in itself. But for the most part, I don't cut this piece as much as I do the front of my hair. But I would say for the back of my hair, it still gets some length. So when I'm measuring it from the front, it does go past my chest, and that on my hand is some leftover henna that I just can't get out my hair. But it goes to like the middle of my back. So it does get some length. It's just not like certain parts of my hair. Certain parts of my hair kind of grows easy and it looks different. Okay, so for this section of my hair, this is probably like the longest piece, the one where you can really see my length or how long my hair has grown since the last time that I've shown it. So I'm just going to add a little bit of cream to it so that way it just makes it easier for me to kind of pull and tug on it. So this is what I am working with. This one probably goes, I believe it goes to like my tailbone. So I ended up pulling two pieces from this part of my head, but I was having a hard time showing where it was falling. So sorry for the weird footage, but that goes past my waist, I guess, in the front. And then back here, it goes to about my tailbone. And then I pull another piece. I didn't end up measuring it, but I did end up pulling another piece. Okay, now I'm just going to actually measure this piece of hair and see how long it is. I don't remember what I did last time, but let's see. I don't even think it's the same piece as last time. So let's just see what or how long this piece is. I believe when I measured it out this time, you notice in some of the other pieces that I measured, I didn't go all the way to like the last strand of hair. I just kind of stopped towards the end when there was like a little bit of hair left and stopped there. So based off of this go round, if I can just get it all right, based off of this go round, this one is about 23 and a half inches. So I don't know what it was last time or if I even measured the same area, but this piece of hair is about 23.5 inches, give or take. Okay, so this is another piece. Oh my goodness. This is another piece from like that same area. I think this one might be slightly longer, but I will say that I did not actually measure this piece with the measuring tape because for whatever reason, I guess, forgot. So I'm just trying to get this piece wet, add a little bit of product to it just to make it easier while I'm pulling on it. But I will say I also probably wasn't holding my head the straightest. It's just to give people an idea of what my hair looks like. It's not to get the exact measurement, exactly where it falls. It's just for anybody who's interested to give you an idea of where my hair falls. So for me, it is kind of hard to show with the camera because whenever I turn my back or turn my head, the camera sometimes goes dark, which is why I was kind of struggling in the beginning. But I end up just using this bench that I have at the end of my bed to stand on to try and give a better look as to where my hair falls. So that is what I'm trying to do here, hoping that the camera doesn't actually go dark while I'm doing this. But this piece is practically around the same length that the other one was. I just think it's might be slightly longer, maybe by like an inch or two. But I don't feel like I'll really know until I straighten my hair. But yes, this is what this piece looks like. And that is the last piece that I am pulling to give you guys an idea where my hair falls. So yeah, that's basically it for this video. I did my best at trying to give you guys an idea as to where my hair falls. I'm not really one who likes to do lens checks through like using a measuring tape. The method that I kind of like to use is photos. So I take a photo from 1 year and compare it to the year after. But I haven't straightened my hair yet, so I won't be able to do that. But come October, I will be able to compare my hair from the last time I straightened it to that time. So I'm going to do that. But for anybody who's curious, this is my best effort at trying to do this. It's quite difficult for me, but hopefully it is good enough. So thank you for watching, and thank you for watching.